Hey everybody, and we're back with another TTM video. We like to get autographs TTM or through the mail, and we've got several today to get to, including a large envelope, which is really thick. It could be a magazine. That's what it feels like. And we've got several others to get to, so let's get right into it. First one's coming from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The hard cards are in there. The cards are not in the hard card. Shawn Landetta, 89 Pro Set, 91 Score, and the 91 Pro Set Platinum. All right. Now, Landetta is a interesting character because he punted for more than 20 years in the NFL. I'll get the exact stats in a second, but he's 58 years old, and he punted for 22 years in the NFL. From 85 to 96, but he also played 2 seasons in the USFL. So 24 total seasons professional football as a punter, mostly for the Giants, as you saw in those 3 photos, those 3 cards. Played 9 years for the Giants, I think. Now, can a guy like this make the Hall of Fame? Can a punter make the Hall of Fame? Well, there's one in there. His name's Ray Guy. And Guy had 1,000 punts in his career, 42.4 average, and was a 3-time Super Bowl champ, and was a 6-time All-Pro, I think. And Landetta was a 7-time All-Pro, 1,400 punts, 60,000 yards, and a 43.3 average. 2-time Super Bowl champ is the only difference. He won 21 and 25 with the Giants. And I always say those all-decade teams, if you look at those in the NFL, they are riddled from top to bottom with Hall of Famers and future Hall of Famers. And, well, Landetta made the all-decade team in the 1980s and the 1990s. So that's something to think about. Can he make the NFL Hall of Fame? Yeah, he certainly can. I think there's definitely a, I don't know if it's a discrimination, but it's very difficult for a punter or kicker to make the NFL Hall of Fame. Ray Guy's in, Stenerud's in. The rest of those kickers played other positions as well. Anyway, Mid-Island, New York is the next return. And it looks like Ed Kranepool is coming back. Now, this is interesting, too, because Ed Kranepool just increased his fee. I saw somebody else get him back or got a return to sender with a fee schedule, and he's charging $10 per now. And I just sent this out recently with a $5 fee because he's $5 for years. In fact, for a while, he was signing for free. But I sent that without $5, and I thought, uh-oh, when I saw someone have a fee schedule recently. He's 75 years old. He's a former first baseman. Played his entire career, 18 seasons, with all for the Mets. So he's kind of symbolic as a Mr. Met. He was there when they first formed the team and retired in 79. And played on the Miracle Mets World Series champs in 69. But I must have got in there just in time. He's 6 days return. He was an all-star in 65, had a great season in 69 and a great World Series in 69 when the Mets won it. He's in the Mets Hall of Fame, 6 days. Again, $5 fee, but beware, he's now $10 per. All right, next one coming from El Paso, Texas. El Paso. That's in the card. All right. Roy Gerela, thin black Sharpie. He put it back in there. I only sent him one. We've gotten him before. That's his rookie card, and that's 70 tops. Claim to fame with the Steelers. He played 11 seasons total, 69 and 79. Mostly for the Steelers, but this rookie card indicates he also started his career with the Houston Oilers. And there's a second-year stats, but that's his rookie card. And they made note there, a soccer-style kicking specialist who also plays defensive back. That's funny. But, you know, back then, most of the kickers in the NFL were straight-ahead kickers with that big old flat-toed shoe. He's 72 years old now, 2-time All-Pro, 3-time Super Bowl champ with those 70 Steelers, 9, 10, and 13. And spent his career after his playing time as a high school and as a college assistant coach. 7 days, no fee, Roy Gerela. And now I'm a Gerela's Gorilla now, I guess. That's what his fan base was called up in Pittsburgh, the Gerela's Gorillas. Another one from Philly. This feels awfully thick. That's what she said. Oh, there it is. We've seen this several times already this week, too. This Kevin Bass. He did not sign these. I sent him 4 cards. Have not received him through the mail. Didn't sign them. As we know, he increased his price here to $12 per. And a whole lot of other players are on there, too. And I also I saw this before. I have a request out to Rick Honeycutt, who's now charging $15. So I'll probably get that one back as well. But people are getting upset because they've been out for so long. I was kind of hoping against hope. It's been out there for 43 days. Hoping against hope, with my fingers crossed, to no avail. Return to sender, Kevin Bass, who's now charging $12 per. All right. Next one's coming from Metroplex, Michigan. So we've only got 7 returns today then. That'll make that easier. Greg McMurtry, 2-3 of 3. 91 tops, 91 upper deck, and 92 Fleer. Sign him similar in blue Sharpie. He's from Brockton, Massachusetts. He and I kind of have a connection, which I won't get into right now, I guess, but let's feature that upper deck card. He's 52 years old, played 5 years in the NFL from 90 to 94 for the Patriots, and then his final years with the Bears in 94. Great baseball player in high school. He got drafted by the Red Sox and turned it down. He decided to go to the University of Michigan. I think that's indicated right there. This is his rookie year, 22 for 240. Decided to go to Michigan to play football. Didn't turn out that badly. Had 128 receptions in the NFL, 1,600 yards, 5 touchdowns. Got that back in 12 days. No fee for Greg McMurtry. Next one's coming from Greensboro, North Carolina, Piedmont Triad area. This typically indicates a NASCAR driver. We shall see. I don't have many requests out to NASCAR, that's for sure. I don't know those guys very well. It's Trader Jack. He signed them both. Yes, he did. 2 of 2 from Trader Jack. Didn't show up too well on that card. I didn't think it would. Got a lot of black on that card, but you can see it in blue. Tried his best. Don't blame him at all for that one. Shows up much better on his 89 tops. For some reason, Jack has an 89 tops and an 89 tops traded, both with the Padres. So I don't know. I have to check that 89 tops traded card. This is his regular series set. So, but Trader Jack, he's 89 years old now. He was a former manager in the major leagues, 16 years, 16 seasons, but it was over a 38-year period. Started managing the Royals in '73 and then finished in the early 2000s with the Marlins. And in between that, he was after managing with the Padres, he became their GM for 10 or 11 years, and they called him Trader Jack because nobody was safe. He would trade you in a heartbeat if he thought he could better his team. But as a manager, he managed almost 2,000 games, finished with an overall record of 1,051 wins and 990 losses. 515 winning percentage. 2-time manager of the year, 99 and 2003. And that's the year he won the World Series in 2003 with the Marlins. He's in the Padres Hall of Fame, 10 days, no fee. Trader Jack McKeon. Next one's coming from Hartford, Connecticut. Already ripped it open. Hey, Linda Ruth-Tosetti. That's pretty cool. She's 66 years old. I got these Babe Ruth signed by his granddaughter. Yeah, she signed 2 of 2. Linda Ruth-Tosetti. That's his granddaughter. Had these Babe Ruth cards just sitting around collecting dust. Might as well get him signed, huh? Bambino's not signing anymore, but his granddaughter is. She's kind of an ambassador for Babe. She lectures and speaks about his life and kind of become the leading authority on the life and times of Babe Ruth. Her ultimate goal is to get number 3 retired by Major League Baseball. She says he's the GOAT. I say he's the GOAT. And a lot of other people say he's the GOAT. Greatest baseball player of all time, Babe Ruth. if you see a photograph, I should have printed out a photograph. I didn't think it'd come back this soon, but 10 days, no fee. But her face kind of resembles Babe. In a way, it's kind of neat to see her. All right, this final one is, it's got to be a magazine, but I do not remember sending a magazine out recently for sure. But let's tear this thing open. See what we got. Could be a photograph and somebody enclose some more photographs, I guess. It's a magazine. Oh boy. I don't even know what this is. Oh man. Charley Johnson. I thought this was long gone. 1965. November 65. Sports Illustrated. Signed by the two cover boys. As you see here, it says Sonny Randle and Charley Johnson. Quarterback and receiver for the Cardinals back in the 60s. They were a pretty potent duo. Kind of underrated in the history of the NFL. But yeah, he's 81 years old now. I sent this to him a long time ago. A long time ago. I have to look it up and see exactly how long. I thought this was gone. I thought he just kept it. 81 years old. He played for 15 years. This is a full mag. Played for 15 years from 61 to 75. Fred Duda and Frank Solich. Played at Nebraska, and then he's the coach at Ohio U. Mike Dirks. Pretty cool. Bill Wolski and Larry Conjar. Tony Black's man right there. Anyway, got this signed in person by Sonny Randle. Sonny used to do color commentary for Marshall University football games. And way back when, in the mid-'70s, he was the head coach for the Thundering Herd football squad, about 5 or 6 years in the mid-'70s. And I got that signed in person. He's since passed away. But Charley Johnson, he was the quarterback in those times, and Sonny had the most receiving touchdowns of any receiver in the 1960s in the entire NFL. But Charley was pretty good. He had 24,000 passing yards in his career, 170 touchdowns. One time in the Pro Bowl. And interesting guy because during his playing career, he got his doctorate degree in chemical engineering. And then after his playing career, he went to work for NASA and started his own company. And then he became a professor in the engineering department at his alma mater, New Mexico State. So I don't know why he personalized that to Michael. I wish he hadn't, but I'm just glad to have it back. 244 days, no fee. 244 days, no fee. Charley Johnson. All right. Was there a fee for anyone today? Yeah. This $5 fee for Ed Kranepool is now $10 per. The rest of them for free. Shawn Landetta, 89 days. Kranepool, 6. Roy Gerela, 7. Kevin Bass took him 43 to get the return to sender in his price list. Greg McMurtry, 12 days. Jack McKeon, 10. Linda Ruth-Tosetti, 10. And Charley Johnson, 244. That's it. Thanks for watching, folks. Give me a thumbs up. And make sure you leave a comment down below. Be happy to communicate with you and answer any questions you might have. Shoot me an email. It's always in the description. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'm going to put a one-click subscription right here. And then make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified of all my future videos. And I'll put the most recent TTM video right here so you can watch that again if you haven't done so. Hey, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.